Welcome to the Smoke Podcast.
I'm pulling an
All right,
Ike today.
y'all.
You pulling Ike?
I'm pulling an Ike today.
All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke
Welcome,
Podcast.
boy.
Kimberly, don't get too comfortable in my Ray-Ban Meta glasses because
know why not.
them joints is going back home with me.
No,
They going back home
I
with
feel
you,
like
Ike?
I thought you were talking about I can have them.
She wearing better than you, Ike.
You are such an Indian
See,
giver.
you know what? I grew up in the South Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
We had bumper stickers that said ass, cash, or grass.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gets nothing for free. So,
I didn't grow up in that neighborhood.
well,
You wouldn't know where it is, huh?
I don't know about that. So once they make it over here to my, on the animal camera, they belongs to me.
Man, what's been going on? What's been going
man,
Not
I'm
much.
stuck on
traveling,
trying
man.
to get my glasses back now.
on? Y'all see we had a special guest come to the studio today. You see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
That was good.
And they don't never tell you know what. I'm gonna tell you how I know I'm on the show with a bunch of dudes. A female would have called me and said, "Girl, dress up, look nice.
I need
Do
Leo
something. We
over
got some
here.
celebrities coming."
But we have another celebrity.
Who?
She was a little late.
Who?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, this is we got an okay.
Yes. Hey, if you bring gifts, you a celebrity in my book.
You right about that?
Look,
See,
she
that's what I'm
sponsors
saying.
the gifts that I bring.
She
Yes,
sponsors
sponsor
the
the
gifts.
gifts that you bring.
So she is a
She's
super
the
duper
broker
special
for the gifts
gift.
that I bring.
You see how
Oh.
I feel about you? You are a gift to me.
right.
Yeah.
I want my glasses back.
No, you don't even like them.
Rick, what's been going on, man?
Not much, man. Slow motion, man.
Slow motion.
Slow
Yeah,
motion.
you were missing in action last week.
Yeah, I took a little time off, man. You
Yeah.
gotta get away.
You gotta do that every once in a while.
Yeah. You gotta calibrate, man. Get away. Breathe.
Recalibrate.
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 Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Lane,
24
we
days
had
off,
some
one time,
nubs last week.
They were good.
I heard. So,
Those nuts are
Bruh,
good.
they were so good.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to, let me hold on. I'm going to make sure.
Make sure you get it right.
I want to give a shout out to Doc because he hit me up late last night. He said, man, what kind of cigar was that Fabian was talking about? And I told him I sent him a picture and said, hey, that was a nub.
Nub on the
hey,
nub.
it was good too, Rick. You missed out on that one.
It was good
I
smoke.
might do that one again.
right on.
Good smoke.
So,
What you been smoking?
what's been going on, man?
Man, like I said, slow motion, man. I bought a special guest today, man.
Special.
What? Special guest?
In light, there you go. In light of Women's Month,
Right.
I think it's only appropriate. Hush up. I think it's only appropriate we bring a woman that since I've met her, she's just been killing. I was a fan
I've
from
been
the
on this show
beginning.
since 1945 and I ain't never got no shout out. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Where was I?
Go ahead.
Anyway, her name's Stacey Thomas, man. She's a broker for liquor brands. A lot of the liquor brands that I brought on the show, like Lalienda, I'm sorry, I just messed it up. Lalienda, the Addicto Tequila, and a bunch of other stuff that she's involved with, Earl Stevens, which she'll come on and talk about later. Man,
E40.
she
E40.
is responsible for those brands.
You think she
in
can get us in
Tennessee.
this Shay? I'm just asking.
I'll let you ask her that.
Okay.
I mean, she
Yeah.
probably
Or you
not-
could pull up
she
to the
probably, she
liquor
probably
mart.
want to promote something else that she has instead of
Better than
Shay.
Shay Shay?
I don't know if it's
He
better.
ain't
But
saying that.
hey,
He said that ain't what she got right now.
All right.
My
I
thing
can't
is,
wait.
I'm a
ain't got that
fan,
right now.
and she was kind enough to bless her with her presence today, man. I'm excited.
we appreciate
So
that.
it's a beautiful story, man. The only African American woman I've ever seen in this capacity in the business, and I've been in it a long time. 20-some years. It's impressive to see someone of color. There you go.
Thank you.
Someone of color do it like she does, man. And I think you guys are gonna love her, man. To love her story, man. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. What you smoking on?
I have a Gurkha today.
Okay.
Grand Age. It's pretty
What
good.
what you smoking on, like?
Somehow I got a Macanudo. So, I mean, if I had wanted a sugar stick or a honey stick, I didn't expect my cigar. But here's the deal. With that
That tequila.
with that tequila, and it's because it's got a little sweet. When you taste it with that cigar, it pairs perfectly. So I ain't. That's why you heard me complaining because
didn't complain
it goes,
at all.
It goes quite well together.
And it goes like this.
See, and Kimberly's singing over there.
She's
so,
singing.
So
But Kim got
she wanted the old fashioned.
Yes, right.
we didn't have all the ingredients. So
this how you know Fabian ain't your friend. Go
so
ahead.
no, but listen, because when I travel, like especially when I go to Mexico, you can't. The only whiskey that they have in Mexico is Jack Daniels, and the first thing I tell them is I don't want that. So I said, can you make me a tequila old fashioned? And so far, every place I went, they did it. I had when I went to Panama a couple of weeks ago, I had a rum old fashioned.
That sounds good.
Oh,
That probably was good.
It was good.
Was it sweet?
Oh, it wasn't sweet.
They use a high proof rum?
They probably didn't put no sugar in it.
I asked for a high. I said, I don't
So
want
they had all the best of that shit.
Oh yeah, they had plenty of rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had plenty of rum.
They making all kind of good rum.
Oh yeah.
Good
And
other
then
stuff, too.
cigars. So, and I know I said I was gonna bring them last week. So I do have you guys some cigarellos from some.
Cigarello.
I know that. So when I'm in Panama, I found a place that had some cohibas. So I got me one stick. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have bought a pack. So I got that one, got back, smoked that stick. Then I was like, damn, I should have got a whole pack. But I didn't get to go back. I said, well, I'll just wait till I get to the airport. Because, when you travel, the airports usually have cigars for sale.
Right.
Which they did. But every cigar they had was cigarellos. It looked like little joints.
The little bitty ones in the little
bitty
pack.
ones, yeah, in a little pack.
So that was the airport.
So basically, you carrying around a bunch of blunts.
Cuban blunts now.
Cuban no.
Cuban no.
Yes, Cubans, yes. So,
Yeah.
Still want to try them?
yeah, I'm going to bring them. I'll bring them. I'm bringing them next week. I'm putting them in my bag.
Oh, that's cool, man. But now, Rick, is she your distributor also? I mean,
Actually,
she's your
again. She's a broker.
she's your broker.
Yeah, not my broker. She's a broker for the
So-
state of
so in
Tennessee.
the-
she in essence, and I let her break down the story. She sells to the distributors,
Okay.
and the distributors sell to me.
Okay.
So
I
she
just
would
had-
sell to, what's the brothers?
Athens,
Deacon Alley.
Deacon Alley is more beer.
yeah.
The liquor distributors are Athens, Empire,
Oh,
Southern
okay.
Glacier.
So she
West
sells to
Tennessee
them.
She sells to them.
Okay.
With me having a relationship with her, I know what's in the pipeline.
Okay.
And something that's hers.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because it has a black
Rick,
hand
Rick,
in
Rick
it, man.
failed me on my pappies. So I just can't wait to at least talk to her about that,
As
man.
long as I've got the beeline with her stuff, man, she brings us
He
some
didn't
great
fail
stuff.
you yet, right? You
Yeah,
might be
you
80,
gotta-
and he's
look,
like,
look,
yeah,
hey,
he gonna be 80.
look,
I got it.
I'm just getting back into business, man. Let me get my
Yeah,
feet
let
wet.
me get his feet
They
wet.
forgot about me for 2 years, man.
Yeah, they
But
forgot
see-
about Dre.
But see, I remember everything. And I remember me and Rick had this conversation, and he said that if I'm going to get some, it's going to drop around November, December. So that's what I was counting.
Yeah,
So, but I get it. I'm
But
good.
I was not one of the fortunate few in the city that got back.
But guess what? That whiskey that you did turn us on to, that you poured into the canter, I got people all over the city still talking about that.
Everybody, because
man,
that dude, that is
Barton's.
Old
yeah,
Barton's.
the old Barton's,
Yeah,
man.
it's
And
crazy.
you put it in the decanter and you let everybody.
And they
drink.
call it Kentucky's best kept
yeah,
secret.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And people like, man, where you get this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$12.99.
So we got all these tequila bottles in front of us.
Yeah.
And I'm Rick, I appreciate you. I love you. You my guy. But I need to know what in the hell is all this going on. And you don't seem like you want to talk about it. So
Look,
Yeah.
that's what the guest is.
that's
for.
what
That's what the guest
so I'm
is.
basically,
That's what you-
These
is
are
that what you get,
humble-
I'm basically getting the let's
Yeah,
get Rick
yeah,
off
let's
and
get,
bring
yeah,
Stacey
get me
in.
out of here. I ain't pretty to look at.
Well, Smoke Fam, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break. I need to refresh in my drink.
I need to
Figure
get
out what I
another
want.
drink.
Ike need to get another drink. Rick need to get another drink, and we got to bring Stacey in. So Smoke Fam, we'll be right back.
Boy, you can tell Fabian had a little too much.
What did I do?
You called Tyranny Kimberly again?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was talking to Kimberly because she was on the phone.
Oh. I thought you was looking at Tyranny though.
He was. That's okay. Welcome back to the Smoke
Ooh, child,
Podcast.
It's a lot of drink.
Whoa, yes,
Yeah,
it
there's
is.
a lot of drinking
Listen,
going on.
because we had already opened one of these tequilas.
And then we had one on the show.
No, Stacey's like, try this one.
Try
And
8 of
now
them.
I understand why she said that. So, Miss Stacey, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes,
And I want
yes,
to say to Miss
yes.
Kimberly, Happy Women's History Month.
Thank you. See there? That's why we need more women on this show. Nobody else identifies.
We didn't?
No.
But we told you Happy Women's Day.
No, you didn't.
What?
That's okay. No, you didn't. That's okay. Rick shouted out Stacey. He ain't say nothing about me. But that's all right. That's all right.
Listen,
That's all right. I ain't mad
Kimberly,
at it.
listen, we appreciate you.
We really do.
So before we go any further, let
That's
me
okay.
just
I'm
take this
quitting
time.
this show.
Last week, Kimberly made some of her delicious cupcakes.
Yeah.
When I said that they were the bomb, unfortunately, I didn't get to make home. To take any of them home
Oh no, Angie didn't get one.
because the brothers like
I'ma make her her
who-
own
You
batch.
saw all the brothers up here talking.
I'm gonna make her her own batch.
Yeah,
Dang,
do
I ain't
that.
know
But
that. I thought
but
she had got some.
For the record, they were delicious.
I'm gonna make you some, Angie.
So,
yes, give them to me. I'll take
No,
them
no,
to
no,
deliver
no,
to
no.
you.
I have to call and tell her meet me for a drink because that's the only way she gonna get them. Meet me outside so you can get your cupcakes.
So, Happy Women's Month. National Women's Month. I was gonna get it. Anyway, Stacey, how you doing?
I am well. I'm so happy to be here, y'all.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
so excited.
So Rick was telling us what you do, but will you tell the audience, elaborate on that for us?
So I am a beverage broker, and what that means is an importer, and what that means is, so say you had a distillery, right, and say it was in Italy, Japan, France, wherever, and you had a product that you wanted to bring to market, but you didn't know how to bring it to Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, South Carolina, or Alabama.
Right.
I'm your girl. You would basically call me or email me and say, hey, I have this new product. It's a tequila. It is, I think there's a market for it. It's my family history. We're, 3 generations in, and I want to be distributed into Tennessee, for instance. That's where I live.
Wow.
I would say, okay, let's take a look at it. Let me taste it. Let me look at the packaging. Let's discuss your pricing. Let's discuss the story behind it. And then I'll take it to a distributor and see if they think it's valuable.
So
that you're bringing on.
typically, people like Kevin Hart, when he did his,
Right.
he went to them. His whole intentions was to distribute his stuff in the States anyway. So,
Correct.
so that wouldn't be per se somebody that would come after you. It would be this little country brand or this little small brand that wanted to get into the States.
Well, you know what? It depends because, for instance, I also broker Earl Stevens E40 stuff. So E40 came to me because of a mutual friend here in Memphis that actually introduced one of his former artists. Do y'all know the artist that sings "Whoop That Trick"?
Yeah, he was on the show.
We just had him on the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Al Capone.
Al Capizzi.
Yes, Al Capizzi introduced me to E40. And so, thank you. So Al Capone introduced me to E40, and basically he called me one day and was like, hey, Stacey, like wants some distribution for his wines and spirits in Tennessee. And I was like, E40? He was like, yeah. And I was like, whatever. He said, no, he's going to call you. I'm going to give him your number. I said, okay, right. He's going to call me. And 2 days later, E40 called me. It's like, hey, I want distribution in Tennessee. Can you help me? So then I said, not only do I have Tennessee for you, I have Kentucky for you.
Oh,
So I
wow.
got him double distribution. He has a huge portfolio. We need to do a whole new show on just his thing.
Oh, that's cool.
All of his
That's
things.
real
I
cool.
tell you what,
yeah.
you get
he
him to
has
come
a-
on down back to Memphis, and
Actually,
hey,
that's a great idea.
and then we can
So
do
he
a
has
whole
more than
show
alcohol.
around E40.
He has more than alcohol. Is
So
what you're saying?
he has a lot of. He has a cognac, a tequila,
Oh, wow.
a gin, and then he has sparkling
Gin?
wines.
Yeah, I've had the wine.
He has sparkling wines. He has mango scotto, tropical,
Oh,
pina
wow.
scotto. We have some of it here today. He has
we
a
got
sweet
some
red
of-
wine.
we got the-
And he also has sparkling wines like cotton candy. He's got some fun stuff.
Oh, okay. I
And
didn't know that.
Yes. And the difference in
Is that a Prosecco?
E40, it's a cotton
It's a
candy.
cotton candy.
Sparkling
Cotton
candy
candy.
is good. But he also has a Prosecco and a Prosecco Rosé, which is also is DOCG, meaning that it's authentic,
Authentic, okay.
yes, original
That's what's
control.
up.
So he is, unlike a lot of other, say, quote unquote celebrity brands, I don't even call him a celebrity brand. I call him a mogul. He's he's a music mogul. And he is really involved.
That's
whereas
what's up.
others
That's what's
are
up.
not.
You
He
can
is
tell when
so
when they
involved.
really involved.
Yeah.
Now I
He's
gotta ask
involved
you
A to
something
Z.
about. I'm looking at his cotton candy. Is it super sweet?
It's not super sweet.
It's
That's
not
the
super
thing.
sweet. I've had it before.
Yeah.
It's and what I want to
I've
do with
seen it in the store.
is I'm going to put some little. I saw an idea in a restaurant. So I'm going to start putting some cotton candy, like
Yeah.
little cotton candy, on the straw.
Can we pop it?
Absolutely. I wish it were cold, but
Hey,
absolutely.
we're gonna drink it. Hey, Rick, get some
Absolutely.
champagne glasses. Down there. You mind grabbing them?
Absolutely.
In the second cabinet under the microwave.
So yeah, going back, and so if you have a brand, it can be you can be a celebrity, you can be a regular person.
So you help them all the way. You help
all
them
the way because it's a hard business. A lot of people think it's easy.
That's so valuable.
It's so many of them though.
Yeah.
How do you figure out what is it that he's a mogul and he has that attachment? Because it seems like everybody has a tequila.
The thing is, E40 has done this longer than most.
Okay.
Because he started, if you talk to if you hear his story, about his mom drinking things like Reuniti back in the day, like he has been involved in his love. He's been an enthusiast for a long time.
Okay,
so
that might
he's
make the
been
difference.
doing this way before, even before Diddy, he's been doing it a long time.
I don't know if we can say his name on the radio.
I know, right? I know, right?
Get sued. Whoa, somebody said my name.
Right.
So y'all remember Slurricane?
Slurricane.
So he started out with that one. So he's been doing this.
Okay.
And so what identifies and what made me decide, not just only because he's a celebrity, he's a mogul, but just the conversation I had with him and the passion that he has. This is not something that a lot of these other celebrities we just mentioned, somebody brought something to them and said, hey, do you want to co-own this tequila with me?
And so they're not as
So
invested.
I'm trying to think. We had a guy.
Right.
We had a guy on the show, and he talked about tequila, and he talked about, and I remember he said that a lot of the celebrities will go, and basically there's one farm that's doing it, and they'll flavor each one of them so it matches your profile.
Correct.
So ain't it's nothing unique really about it other than the taste. Because we've had the Kevin Hart tequila.
Yeah.
We've had the Rock's
We've had
tequila.
it. I think
We've had Rick Ross.
Yeah.
We've had all of those.
Mary
and,
J.
Yeah, and they.
She has tequila?
No, she didn't have
She has a
tequila.
Prosecco.
Oh no, she had the Prosecco and the wine.
She has a
Yeah.
Prosecco.
And none of them just like these that you brought,
Yeah.
like this, especially that extra anejo.
Yeah.
That's way. I mean, that's like leaves Kevin Hart behind.
Because it's family owned.
So it's the pride in it.
It's the pride. They own the agave farms. They
they're taking care of their soil.
Harvest, yep. They harvest it themselves. So that's the difference. And a lot of the brands that I manage are family owned. They are third, fourth generation. They're in it it's the soul of the brand. It's the whole soul of it all. So
It's not bad right here.
yes, and I want
This is sweet one.
and it's kind of sweet. But like I said, we're gonna start like adorning it with cotton candy, and it's the cotton candy, E40's cotton candy. He has also a pina scotto that we don't have here today, but we're gonna be really pushing those this spring. So you'll start seeing a lot more in Memphis, guys. Make sure you see, you get E40, Earl Stevens in Memphis, Tennessee. Southern Glazers is the distributor. And so, going hard in the paint with his products this spring all the time, but especially because he has something special with Pina Scotto sparkling. He also has a blueberry sparkling that's great for Grizzlies, University of Memphis. So, really focusing on those things.
Is this at R&R? The
Double R?
Uh-huh.
I think you do have this one, right, Rick? So Rick
got them all. Rick got them all.
actually-
If Rick don't got them, you don't need it.
Rick like Lenny.
But guess what? Double R is actually, E40
way ahead.
headquarters.
Oh,
He's
headquarters.
Earl
Okay.
Stevens E40 headquarters, as well as everything I have. That's why he's such a great partner. I really value Rick because he,
all right.
But
I'm
you know
just
what? But I mean, I love the fact that you done opened doors for a lot of people that didn't have a shot at this.
Correct.
Because especially for us,
Especially them not
especially
understanding the business side
especially
of
for
it.
us because we're venturing. We're at the point now we're venturing things that Black people typically never got into.
True.
Facts.
True.
And now we have somebody at the table with all
can
the
help
other
us
people
understand.
who can help you understand. And sometimes people got to be told, hey,
Hey.
this ain't really that good.
And that's the whole purpose of this show. So we can tell you about
tell
the
y'all. No,
good
I'm
cigars
just
and the good liquor that you can get. And
We got some great palettes.
Oh, we got this is good.
Very unique palates.
Yes, I think y'all have very advanced palates.
Well,
Individual.
that's
Very
because of
individual.
Rick. Rick brings
Yeah.
nothing but the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's expanded it for sure.
He's
Yeah.
definitely expanded. Some of like a lot of bourbons and stuff. One could taste sort of like the other. Developing that palate, I think, is hard.
It's a little hard.
It's a little hard, but tequila is either nasty.
Not nasty. Nasty.
Yeah.
It's on the back of
such
your
a
tongue.
harsh word.
It's on the back of your tongue.
It just doesn't agree with your palate.
Yeah, it's on the back.
Nasty.
Like you can't get rid of it.
I think what's a good word for nasty, Rick?
Maybe repulsive.
Dang, no.
That's even worse.
I ain't say that.
That's worse. Oh,
Some just some you like, damn, this made it to market.
So me and
And then some of them you be like, did anybody taste this?
yeah.
Anybody?
So before we started, me and Hollywood, we was talking, and he told Hollywood,
Oh.
Hollywood, get down. Anyway, he was talking about the fact that he has a horror story behind tequila, thanks to this young man right here.
I believe
so, I told him, I said, next time somebody tell you to shoot some liquor, tell them that you don't shoot liquor. Tell them I don't shoot good liquor.
Yeah.
And if they said, well, this ain't good liquor, so you mean you serving me some bad liquor? And I ain't shooting that either. So
Hey, but that wasn't my fault. I ain't know his ass.
You don't
was gone.
never want to take responsibility.
Hey, no, I can't.
Uh-oh.
sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Step
We
on the
but
cord.
we here. Yay, yay, yay.
No, man. So, how long you been in business? How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
What,
You
I mean,
sound
what
like
were
you
doing
know what you're
behind
talking
it?
about,
What were you
too.
doing before?
So before, I graduated Tennessee State in mass communication.
Yes, you.
Tennessee State, yes.
you.
Go Big Blue.
So hard to be. Okay.
And so I was, I worked for Fox Television.
Oh, yeah.
I also worked for Jezebel Magazine in Atlanta. So I was always a part of media and
Right,
marketing.
right.
And
This is like an extension of what you do. You just
Correct.
basically getting
Yeah.
out there promoting it. Just
Correct. I
Except
do a
you-
lot of marketing behind it, and when you're selling, that's what basically what you're doing is marketing. Because I have to turn everything into a story, and I have to sit down with executives at a distributor like Athens, Southern Glazers, Empire, and I have to convince them or talk to them
that this is
about
worth,
the brand.
This is worth.
Yeah. Can this fill a space for you? You know, do you like it? Can you see it selling in stores? Is there a place for it in the marketplace? And being black, and especially representing brands from all over. I'm sake certified, so I speak a lot of Japanese. Like I can do a lot of Japanese
wow.
teaching, and what that means is if there's a sake.
Give us
I got a
some.
whole
Give us some.
no. I got one. We want you to say thank you for watching the Smoke Podcast.
Oh well, I can't say all that.
I said, I was just gonna do something simple. Give us something.
No, I can see.
You said the Smoke Podcast.
What is smoke?
See, no, just give us something. Give us something.
Don't tell
Konnichiwa.
Oh, shit, I know that.
I know that.
But no, the things that I know is like when it comes to sake, like the different levels of sake. There's Jumai
Now,
Genjo,
are we
Jumai
drinking-
Genjo.
Are we drinking the good sake, or are we drinking the
So-
stuff they just shipped to?
So if you're drinking from like the things that are on the shelves now are great, especially from Athens Distributing. Athens has a very complex and robust sake portfolio because now sake is sweet, sake is sparkling, it's served chilled. It literally,
So it don't burn the back of your
ranges-
throat no more.
It ranges just like
Yeah,
wines. It
like-
ranges just
I mean,
like
that's.
spirits.
I mean, it's.
So,
range
so
is-
the first time I had sake, a friend of mine, Alan Kirkpatrick, he had this purple, what was it called? Purple haze sake. So it basically is
Purple
it's
haze
sake
sake.
with plum.
yeah, plum. Yeah, it's a something added to.
Yeah, something's
Plum.
added to
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So I go to this restaurant and I'm like, I want to get some purple haze. I'm thinking it was gonna come in a cocktail like a martini glass.
Yeah.
And they brought the little hot stuff. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they just take regular sake and pour
And
some.
pour some, yeah.
some sake.
Oh.
Yeah, and also at the restaurants, they always have like what they call draft sake.
Yep.
And that's hot. But if you order the bottles,
That's
those
what
are
I
Yeah,
would
it's
normally.
cold, yeah.
So
Those
what's
hot.
give me a name. Give me
I would do Timbu or Hakushika.
I think I've had the second one.
I've had
Hakushika
I think
is
all of
you
us
ever had
had.
most
I think
Han?
all of us
stores.
had.
The
Han?
second one.
Haven't had Hong, but Hakushika is what I broker. I represent Hakushika.
So let me ask you this: do you only drink the stuff that you broker?
No, there's some other stuff that I wish I could broker, but the opportunity just hasn't presented.
Because I'm gonna go ahead and before I even bring it
No,
up,
I
you've been
want to
trying
ask.
to.
I want to ask another question. Since
Of course
you
you
are
do.
on the Smoke Podcast,
Yes.
do you smoke cigars?
So I don't smoke cigars.
Have
Now
you
I
ever-
have.
You
Now,
have, okay.
I have in the past, but for some reason I'm not around it enough, and even when I go to cigar shops and lounges in Nashville, and I'm there to talk about bourbon, I'm there to talk about tequila. Now I'll have a little, especially when we're testing and sampling, I'll definitely do it then. But I'm just not one that'll pick up
I
like,
got you.
hey,
That
you
makes
know what I mean?
sense. That makes sense.
So, yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
We had to ask since we on
Yeah.
the
On the Smoke Podcast.
No, and I love the aroma. I love being around it, and I will do it when I'm with them doing a presentation. But I don't.
So we want to give you something to take with you, and I want you to try one of these macanudos because it's it goes well with coffee as well.
Coffee.
Like if you ever I just want you to take it.
morning
We'll go ahead and
smoke.
cut it.
Yep.
So all you got to do is just light it up.
Yep.
And if you just want to chill, I know I saw your little license plate, whatever, red and white.
Oh,
you know.
Delta?
Yes.
Yes, I am a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Oh, there she
Absolutely.
go. I'm
Alpha
sorry.
Chi Made at Tennessee State University. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
I'm so glad Randy here. Boy, we got a Kappa contingency here, and
yeah, we do.
yeah,
Who are the Kappas?
they not here.
He
Thank
not here.
goodness.
Don't do that. Don't do
Randy
that.
like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen,
Yes.
some storms may come through. He tried to make sure that our lights stay on. So yeah, Randy, do you, bro?
So tell us about this tequila. I'm getting ready. This is the first
Sure.
time trying this
Y'all,
extra.
this is a treat. This is a treat. This
Tell
is a
us,
treat,
tell us
y'all.
about it.
So this is Addictivo.
I'm glad
tequila.
you said it because I was going to butcher
Yes.
that all the way.
Of course you
So,
were.
so guys, the Addictivo tequila is made from the Partida family in Mexico.
Excuse me real quick. Damn.
Is that not good?
Yes.
So real quick, the difference
Wow.
between the Añejo, guys, what he's tasting right now is the extra Añejo. The difference is Añejo is aged 2 years. The extra Añejo is aged 7 years. So that's the difference. And let me just make sure I get that right because there's so many of them that are aged different years. So that's the difference.
Rick.
Wow.
So,
You said it.
so
You
7
said it.
years.
You said
So,
it.
7 years.
So I know you brought us 2, but there you said the extra one is in the same family with the other one, right?
So all of the Addictivos, not that one, but
Not that
this
one, not that
extra.
one, that's something
So the Addictivo extra.
So here's my question.
Yes.
And I've had tequila before,
Cava
but
de Oro, yeah.
the little shot in the
Correct.
top.
It's like a gift with purchase. So when you're done, you have that shot left.
So so the 750 is not counting what's in there.
Right.
Oh wow.
I don't know how they got by that, but they
Wow.
did.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be
Yeah.
by volume and
By volume. So I think they count that as just because it's. I think that's. I don't even know if that's an ounce, but I don't know how they get away with it. But
See, that's more than a
somehow-
corner.
Value. Yes, back.
See, that's more. This is what you call more than a corner right here.
Yeah.
See,
Not the
you know.
corner.
Oh, because
everybody know the
this
corner
is what
now.
I started with. I started. I poured the rest of out of the
We
one
had
y'all had a
another
couple
bottle,
weeks
yeah.
ago, and I drank that, and that was like the bomb. But
Yes.
this,
That extra.
This
Yeah,
extra on a
extra.
whole nother level.
Ooh-wee.
This is
Another
on a whole
level.
So
nother
guys, this is aged in French oak barrels.
Fabian. So me and Fabian, we like cognac. Specifically from
okay.
Pierre Frion.
Okay.
So
okay,
we're
okay.
and then the 10-year that's got the multiple tequilas out of different batches.
Yeah.
That's our drink. So
Yeah.
so when you said French barrels, we here for that.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely,
Yes.
and you definitely can take it.
They
in the-
ears
you can
perked
taste
up.
it.
Yes.
You can taste it. Smoke fam, you
Yes.
can really taste
Oh,
this.
wow.
This is,
So listen, if
And
you
that's
guys,
available at R&R Liquors?
Yes. Double
Oh,
R.
double R.
If you
Okay.
want a good tequila,
Double R has the whole Addictivo family.
if you want a good tequila,
Okay.
period.
so we can keep this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh,
It won't be here next
extra,
week.
man. Rick, thank you, man. Oh.
It will not be here next week.
Yeah, well, it goes in the back.
Yeah,
gonna put
the
that
back,
down
like
fast.
your house,
Yeah,
like
back,
your
back,
house,
back,
your
back.
house, at your house. That's
Now,
what
this
you mean.
is good. So, man, how when you show up to these tastings and meetings, they're not expecting you, are they?
Never.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
because my maiden name is Diltz. DILTZ. So
Oh, they
think I'm
feel
German.
good. Oh yeah, we got Stacey Diltz. She's on her way.
She's on her way, and it's not EY, it's just Y.
Hey, they tell Stacey, oh, you the Uber driver?
They probably like,
terrible.
ma'am, deliveries
delivery in the back.
Oh, it
deliveries
is.
in the
And my
back.
name is EY. I think Rick may have spelled it wrong. But
No,
it's EY.
I know it's EY, but they probably like, oh, it's CY.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
stays-
Yes. So they think, so when I walk in, they're like, I mean, I've gotten so now. Granted, let me just be clear. They're always very nice and
yeah.
always like once but I just think they're a little taken aback because most brokers are
White.
guys.
and not only that, male.
Right,
So,
guys. Yeah.
The guy that grandpa, yeah.
He's just clapping it all day
Yeah,
today.
I love those sound effects. I love them. But the guy that grandfathered me in this business is a white older
That's
gentleman
what
that's been in this business
what it takes.
forever.
That's what it takes.
And he literally said, I'm going to show you the ropes. I'm going to show you everything.
Wow.
I'm going to introduce you to everything. And to be quite honest, not sure had I been able to get the room had I not been introduced by him.
Now let me ask you: Did you meet him because of your mass communication? You're working at the TV station.
I met him when I took a break. Me and my girlfriend Samara, my friend Ra had from TSU. We graduated. We had a TV show in Atlanta. We went so fast, we kind of went over our budget, and we need to go back and raise some more money. I took a hiatus. And my old editor-in-chief at Jezebel said, hey, there's a wine company in Atlanta that you need to talk to them because they need a marketing director. I think you'd be great. And I was like, a wine company? I was like, that's not what I do. Like, I'm getting back to my TV show. I do TV. It's just like, Stacey, just consider it. Just go to the interview.
This face belongs on a tissue.
I was like, don't try to get me away from my career. Like, this is... So I had the meeting, and it was a great meeting. I said, you know what? I'll do this for 6 months. And the 6 months for that, I worked for an Italian winery. The 6 months turned into 5 years.
Oh, wow.
I never left. And I was like, this is what I was supposed to be doing the whole time.
Because honestly, you still get to use your personality. You still seen.
You right in front of people.
You're on a whole nother level. Because here's the thing. You got those interview skills that you can be in any room
and work
that would make a lot of people uncomfortable.
Correct.
Right.
Work that room, which is what you have to do.
What I have to do.
And everybody like, oh, damn, She's pretty good for it. Right,
so I got another question, but I think we should take a break because I see you got some mezcal sitting over there, and I already been told don't open that, Ike.
Yeah.
But I heard that you already tasted it.
Yeah, that stuff good.
It's good.
I didn't get it.
This is my first imported product.
I didn't get it.
My wife, she drank. She probably drank more than I did.
What?
She loved that.
So now, me and my wife have tried the mezcal. We used to watch the television shows, and they would go all over the world. And so he went and he did the mezcal.
Okay.
So we went and got the mezcal. That was but my wife, the way she does is anything that's we don't think is, to Fabian's point, is not drinkable, she'll make a sangria out of it.
Yeah, she does.
I love that.
Yes.
Man,
We ain't throwing no liquor away. We ain't throwing no liquor away. We gonna make a sangria out of it. So
all right, we gonna take a quick break. Everybody can do what they do.
Yes.
She bought some sandwiches too, y'all.
Oh,
She
yeah.
bought some sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Why y'all so excited about the sandwich?
I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. Right.
All right, Spoke Fan, we'll be right back.
all right, y'all. Welcome back to the Smoke Podcast. Man, between the classes, the sandwiches, not sandwiches, sandwiches.
When
that
you're
was
hungry,
good.
it's sandwiches.
Yeah, it's sandwiches. So,
It's sandwiches when you're hungry.
so you brought 2 bottles that we can't try, and we want to talk about them now.
Yes.
Rick, pass that.
Hold on, what's the 2?
She got some.
Wait, also the timeless. Actually, you can try this. This is the woman-owned vodka, but I brought the wrong bottle. You can try that.
Oh.
But so timeless. I'm here to talk about three women-owned brands. Timeless Vodka. She owns her name is Amber Steele. She also owns a rum called Zeal Mango Rum and Coconut Rum, off the chain. So good. It's coming to Memphis very soon. And her Timeless Vodka is coming soon. So woman-owned. She is actually a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. She's an AKA out of Houston, Texas. And she's a really good friend of mine. And I broker her for Tennessee,
So what is the
Georgia.
vodka made out of? What is it made out of?
It is corn. It's made of Iowa corn. But here's the thing that's different about that vodka. So she has a special patented process. It's a coconut carbon filter that it goes through. Now, it does not make the vodka taste like coconut.
I was just getting ready to ask
But what
that.
it does is it purifies.
So back in the day,
coconut is a purifier.
me and Fabian, when we used to shoot club parties and stuff,
Yeah.
we would go and they would have
do
this potato vodka that was distilled like 10 times.
10 times, yeah.
It was a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
times.
yeah.
It was
Ultimate.
the ultimate vodka. And it came in a heavy lead crystal bottle.
I remember.
Like,
It made you really, when you bought that, it's like, oh man, I don't know what this is, but the packaging.
It's heavy too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was pretty smooth. You
Yeah.
drink it and it was pretty smooth. So that's why
That's
I
the
asked the
same
question.
thing.
So this is
Yes.
distilled more than
Incredibly smooth. It's distilled 5 times, but also went through a coconut carbon filter. So it purifies it beyond that 5 times distillation. So very pure, and it's so pure that whatever you chase it with, say you mix it with a cranberry juice or pink lemonade or mango, you forget that there's a vodka there. You don't even, you know it's there because you poured 2 ounces, but you don't even taste the vodka anymore. It's that smooth.
I got hip on the filtering when I went and toured Uncle Nearest, because that's what Uncle Nearest, that's how he did the whiskey.
Correct.
He had some special wood that was only grown in Tennessee.
Correct.
That they burned and made it into, and they basically distilled the whiskey through that.
Correct.
So she's using coconut.
Yeah, she's using
which
coconut.
most people throw away anyway. So she
The husk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's patented. So guess what? Their process, you can't even, you have to pay them in order if you want to name and claim that you're using this process. So she's very smart for doing that. And she's opening her own distillery in Houston, Texas.
Nice.
It should be open maybe, I think, by the end of the year or the first next year. But yeah, Amber Steel, Timeless Vodka. She also owns Zeal Mango and Coconut Rum. She's amazing. And then the last one, I don't have the bottle. I'm going to bring it next time. But Twisted Sisters. Shout out Twisted Sisters out of Nashville. They have a wine. Shout out Twisted Sisters. Stay twisted is what they always say. But Ogechi out of Nashville. I also broker her brand. A very well-made bourbon barrel blend wine. So the red wine has been aged in bourbon barrels, and it's delicious. So shout out to Twisted Sisters.
So how did you and Rick? How did y'all get hooked up?
I'd heard about her, I think, and I reached out to her because
Yes.
I knew she had Earl Stevens.
Yep.
Right.
When I was getting back into business, I wanted to have Earl Stevens, and I met her, and she had all these other brands.
That's
I
why
was
I
like,
love
"Oh my
him.
God, come on, let's go. I'm black owned. Let's do this. So everything that she bought me, although that isn't black owned, it's actually brokered through her. So it's black owned to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's gonna be on my shelves and stay on my shelves. And quick note to what you said earlier, to spin off of what she said, my whole thing is breaking the norm of what you usually buy.
Exactly.
Breaking the norm of what you usually
It's the
buy.
same. It's the same way with cigars.
Back when I was in the business before I got in Raleigh, Miomi was a thing.
Right.
And I was during that time wine went in the grocery store. So I was like, okay, I gotta find something other than these Nielsen brands to push on people. And the biggest thing is letting people try stuff, because you won't know Miomi's garbage until you tried something else other than Miomi. You won't know Don Julio is garbage until you try Addictivo. So that's the thing. I'm trying to be the Pied Piper to get people to say, hey, break out of the norm. TikTok and everything is pushing everybody's buying process.
That's
in
true.
A different direction.
I feel like we missed an opportunity to record you saying that. Like video. Well, I guess we still have it. But that right there, that we could drop that as a PSA.
Yeah.
Public
I
service
cut it out.
announcement
You can
all
cut it out.
by
We can cut
itself.
it out.
That's the
Yeah.
whole point. And that's the whole point in me. And say, you're going to get a story from me when you
There
come.
you go.
And I ain't going to just steer you toward a brand. I'm going to tell you why you should.
3481 Austin P. Y'all need to get on
He
down
finally
there.
got the address
Oh
right.
yeah.
He got the address
Yeah,
down. He got the
hey,
address down.
y'all need to
Thank
get on
God.
down there. If you know what you want, Rick's probably got it. And if you don't know what you want,
He can help
still
you.
got something for you.
still got something.
So let me ask you this, Stacey. Who would you say is the top selling black woman distiller?
So today, distiller, the top selling distiller and blender would be Uncle Nearest.
They almost at the 1 billion.
Victoria,
At the 1
Victoria
billion mark,
Edie
right?
is the blender. She's also my soror. Shout out. Ooh, my soror.
All right.
Victoria.
So I asked you that because we not gonna give anybody smoke, but we're gonna give Victoria her flowers
Yes.
Aw.
because I think that is a special thing. She's a black woman. It's National Women's Month.
Why you looking at me?
Because
Why you looking down?
and she's related to Uncle Nearest. So
She
I
is.
mean,
She's the
yeah.
bloodline.
It's
She's
the
in the bloodline. Yes.
Ain't nothing like the
Shout
bloodline.
out to,
Yes.
what's her name that owns it?
Fawn
Fawn.
Weaver.
Shout out to Fawn for recognizing that and moving herself to Tennessee and bringing that brand to fruition how she has. and getting the people
Yes.
involved that she has. Because that's crazy. A woman did that.
Yes.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love
Did
it.
the
Absolutely.
dang on thing.
So our goal now is, and my goal, because I have, like I said, I have brands from all over the world, but then I also have a kind of my passion project is Black owned spirits, because it's my job to provide a space for them, but also it's my job to provide the education behind what it takes to sell, what it takes to present to distributors, what it takes to also get in the market and continue to push and sell your brand. And get new opportunities, because guess what? There's not a lot of space for us.
Right.
If you go to a store, you see it's stacked up. So you got to be able to go to a store and say, hey, here's my brand. it's small, black-owned, emerging. This is why you should sell it.
Right.
Because it's different, and like, what's the differentiator? Well, it's different because of this. Also, you can't just say like, "Hey, I'm a black-owned brand." I don't care about that.
nobody
It's
gives
like,
a
that is not enough.
you know, it's not enough
gotta have
anymore.
something.
You got to have some razzle dazzle.
something,
You got to
yeah.
have a story. You have to have.
You
also,
know,
even
that right there, what
pricing.
you just said, the story. The story can sell something better than anything.
Absolutely.
That's why Uncle Nearest, in my opinion.
That's
facts.
100%.
So
100%.
100%.
the one thing about this show is we're completely transparent.
Yes.
Uncle Nearest, we support it, we love it, we do all that, but it's not our favorite. Like if
No,
we
it's not.
if we
Well,
gonna
the
do
rye-
a whiskey,
the rye's
rye.
off the hook.
If we were gonna
Rye's
do
off
a
the
whiskey,
hook.
we probably would do the rye.
Yes.
And that bottle that you can only get at Uncle Nearest.
Right. Right.
Do you have it?
He was cussing up in that. He was cussing up in that tasting.
When me and Angie went, and Kimberly
And Harrison.
and Harrison, we went to Uncle Nearest, and I was ready to buy it. I was like, man, this
He
right
sure
here is
was.
really good. And then I walked out and I said, let me get a bottle. And I looked up, whoa, what's 200? It just
They
to
were
me,
signing
in my opinion, it like there's other whiskeys I would love to buy.
Yeah.
Rather than Uncle, and again, I support Uncle Nearest.
Yes.
And I got 2 signed bottles.
Yep,
The Smoke Podcast, we got 2 signed bottles.
But they at Ike's house. I mean, that's probably a good thing.
Because Fabian was
It was drinking.
Come back next week.
they'll be gone.
Be like, what happened to them 2 bottles?
I'd be like, man, my cousin came through.
Not you blaming Hollywood.
Hollywood. I got to meet this Hollywood.
He right there.
Yeah, Hollywood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You blaming him for everything.
Right.
I
His name
cannot.
keep coming up. Okay.
Yeah,
That's because he's sitting over there. Why you
sitting
on your
over the
phone
cutting.
doing our show, man? Why you on the phone?
So I got to tell my Hollywood story. Because one time, me, Fabian, and Hollywood, we sitting over there. It was, I think, Memorial Day, some holiday. We sitting around. Some more folks came by. Fabian had this blue bottle of Johnny Walker. Was it green or blue?
This is the blue.
It was the blue.
But no, it wasn't that. It was yeah.
And you had it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first mistake.
No. It was the Pierre Ferrand because I had the regular bottle. Because I said, why don't y'all do a taste test? And it was the Pierre Ferrand, and then I had this.
Well, then you asked
It's like
for
a
it.
$200-$300 bottle of, like I always say, the grandfather. And so I was like, well, taste it. So I gave each of them a little,
A corner.
little corner. And like
Not
that,
the
like
corner.
that. So we playing spades. We talking shit, doing all this other stuff. I see my cousin over there, Hollywood, reaching for my $200 bottle and pouring. And I'm like, sure, I didn't just see that. I had the regular bottle up here, and he just reaching down there. And so he said, I said, man, what the fuck? What you doing? Hey, man, you don't introduce me to something that's good. Just expect me not to drink.
He was gonna buy you another bottle.
No, he was not.
Wait. Hollywood said, I'm going to partake.
Yeah, you don't introduce me to this and then don't.
Well, let me jump in with this extra anejo. You put that somewhere safe.
I will.
And when you pop that, you call me because I don't got a bottle of that.
But
I
she
can't
said we
even
got to get
it.
this back. Is that
Okay,
what she said?
I forgot that I only have that bottle, but you can have
The
most of
contents.
the contents.
Well, where you gonna
I
put
just
it
need
in?
the bottle. You gotta find. I know you.
Let's
can
pull
find
we
it
got
right
another bottle.
right there. Let's
They
get it.
can't
Yeah.
They trying to
We
figure
pour that
out.
shit out. But
Yeah, boy,
Because y'all got all the other bottles. But
yeah, we ain't worried about a
Wait,
bottle.
yeah.
Give me something else hard. Give me something hard. We'll pour it in a damn
Yes.
red cup and put the top on it, put it in the refrigerator. or
So
something.
stupid.
So I mean, I think one of the big things, if there's a distributor or if there's a maker out there that would love to have your knowledge, because I'm sure you talk to a lot of people, you advise a lot of people.
Yes, I do.
How
consult
can
a
these
lot.
people, if you want them to get in touch with you,
Yeah.
only if you want to. That's on you.
Are you on social media?
Yes, I am. I'm on social media as Stacey Wines or Bevmatic because Bevmatic is my importing company. But Stacey Wines is my wine portfolio. I started out with Stacey Wines. Everybody used to be like, when I started the business, like, oh, that's that Stacey wine that I used to push the Candoni. And so it just stuck. And so Stacey Wines on social media and Bevmatic.
Spell the last part.
Social Stacey Wines or Bevmatic. So
Bev,
Bev as in beverage, BEVMATIC.
Okay.
Bevmatic.
Bevmatic. I was one. I thought your name was.
Bevmatic.
I said, her name is not
Maddox?
Beverly, is it?
I thought she was saying Maddox, but I was like, I
Maddox.
was double
like,
check.
Like
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
Bevmatic.
Okay.
So,
We finna blow you up. We finna follow you on the
Yes,
Smoke
follow
Podcast.
me.
Yes,
Stacey
man.
Wines
Yeah.
STACEYWINES. That's one, and then the other one is Bevmatic, BEVMATIC.
Okay.
So yeah, I love this. I love this job because I feel like this is a career that is satisfying and fulfilling because I find space for those brand owners who would have no other way to make it to market.
Right. That's
So, I got another question.
Yes.
What is your go-to libation? Like if you were out somewhere
Not at work.
and you saw this whole wall full of liquor stuff,
Yes.
what would you order?
You know what? I love
Especially if it was
everything
free.
M's, which is like margaritas, mimosas, and mojitos. I don't
No,
know
he
why.
talking about like if
a
you,
brand.
a brand.
No, a liquor, like-
a liquor. Like you go to the place and some, let's say somebody like, hey, get you a drink, whatever it is. I don't even care what it is.
Most likely it's gonna be tequila.
All right.
It's gonna be tequila. Yeah.
okay.
I love tequila. Tequila is also like we call it a lifter because the agave is a pure plant.
Right.
So if you notice when you see people drinking tequila, they're gonna get a little happier, a little more like.
It's not a downer.
You know what?
It's not
So
a
that's
downer.
why. I mean, I guess that would be
that
really
don't explain y'all. That don't explain y'all.
stereotypical when people think of tequila, especially in the older movies and everything.
check
They
it
go, all that stuff because he just had a shot of tequila.
It's excitement.
And I think that,
Whereas, and the other thing is gonna bring you a little bit like, and it really only enhances your current mood. So if you're down low, if you drink cognac, whiskey, any of that, you're definitely gonna go down.
Right.
Aw.
Well,
and
I mean,
it's
that's why he
okay.
says a sipping, you're chilling,
Yeah.
you're relaxing.
And
you
I
ain't
love
doing
sipping.
nothing real. You're not
Yes.
doing anything real.
No
just
shooting.
I don't shoot. I do sipping tequilas like that, and
Yes.
like mine, like La Leyenda.
Can we hold that? Can we touch it?
Yes.
So this bottle, y'all,
They
the reason
can
why
see
we
it,
can't
they can see
open
it.
it,
This is mine.
the reason why we can't open it because it's got some football player's name on it.
Eddie George, and
Eddie
I was
George.
rushing out the house today because I was helping my husband, and I grabbed the wrong bottle. But this is La Leyenda, which means the legend.
Yes.
I was very fortunate to meet Alejandro in Mexico, and he approached me through one of my husband's friends who was an NFL player, and was like, "Hey, this girl, she's a broker, she can help you with your brand." And we worked on it together, and I was like. He was like, "Yeah, I want to partner with you on this." I said, "Yeah, if I'm doing this, I got to be part owner."
Right.
And we worked all that out, and then I said, "Well, I'll also import it because in
Hold
order
up.
to do
I
it,
bought a bottle of that from you.
Yeah, you
Yes.
mentioned it before.
Yes, I bought
Yes.
a bottle from you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it is just a wonderful mezcal. Most people think all mezcals are smoky. That is not true. This one is not. This one
I
has
don't
a
believe you.
smoke.
I don't believe you.
They all tasted it. They all tasted it. Did you not taste it? You it's not smoky. It has maybe like a little hint at the end, but this one has a little bit more of a
So
citrus
you
lift.
said, okay.
So
Yes.
So-
She want me to be
so-
like, I'm about to open up this bottle.
I heard that my guy Rick is gonna have it at his store.
Yes,
Is
so-
that true?
Yes,
You know,
he
I
is.
already want a couple
I have
bottles.
one case saved just for him because we're doing like a rebottling, and I have one case coming to him.
How many come in this case?
6.
20?
Rick,
Six.
Rick,
They're gone.
can I cash that?
I want to.
They already gone?
I mean, they got with the show.
With the show.
Oh, I was going to cash that for you the money.
How many you want?
One.
The people on the show that were the fireman guy, he wants it.
Yeah.
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 They're not here now.
So,
Dang.
One going to the
yeah.
house.
And I'm coming right back. I'll be back next week, so I'll be right back with it. But yeah, La Leyenda is very special, the legend, and I usually get legends to autograph it for me, and I save the legendary bottles.
So-
and, this is my first. This is the first one I imported on my own.
So, since you can get stuff,
Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
and Rick couldn't get stuff,
And she's still gonna say no
if
thanks.
you happen to stumble upon somebody that's got some pappies,
Actually, I do. I've been able to get a few of my doctors and my parents' doctors some pappies because I work with a distributor. Best
go.
Brands is also my distributor.
Hey.
So
well, that is. See, the reason you have not
Doctor,
is because you
mean,
asked
not.
not.
You realize you didn't want to pay the $200 for the Uncle Nears.
No. Let's be
no,
clear.
he's saying-
Let's be clear.
he's saying there's a difference.
I got money set aside
Oh, okay,
for the
okay,
pappies
okay,
right
okay,
now.
okay.
That's why I kept telling Rick. I said, I got.
Hey, when
money.
we get offline, we're going to discuss that price.
okay,
Alrighty.
yeah, and I'm gonna give it to you for the regular price. I I'm
regular
not gonna
price.
do that. Yeah, because what I do is my distributor.
And you know what?
What he
And-
did last time for me, he just when it came in. So it's allocated, right?
I know.
So when it comes in, it's already
I'm gonna
going
ask Rick
to
how much it is.
stores.
And to your point, because the way I would do it is I would invite my close friends
Yeah.
and say, y'all come on by and we're going to drink this and
I'm
enjoy
glad I
it.
know
yeah,
y'all.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes,
I'm talking about.
absolutely.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Not
the
No fun. No fun. if they
Not
can't
the
have none.
homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will definitely get it from when I'll just get my guy.
Well,
at
see,
the
we're going to
distributor.
talk because
Yes.
me, you, and your husband and my wife,
Yes,
we're going to hook up.
Let's do
at
it.
him.
Let's do it.
Always working it
Yes,
out.
let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey, Fabian, we put
Fabian
your
having
headphones
a whole
back on.
nother
He having a whole
conversation. Oh,
conversation.
about
I
that
know.
Pappas.
I was hooking us up, Doc.
Okay.
Not hooking us up. That's terrible.
Stacey,
Hey.
oh, wait a minute. Rick been working on it for over a year. Stacey got us, so.
Well, but hey, we wouldn't know Stacey if it wasn't for Rick.
Facts,
Oh,
facts,
Yeah,
facts.
come on now.
And Rick, by far, is my biggest supporter here in Memphis.
Exactly.
By far, yes.
Hollywood, you out? All right, man. You
Why
all
you
right?
trying to sneak out? That's what's funny.
You drank that tequila. How was
Oh,
it?
that's
Hold
what's
on.
wrong.
How was the
Okay.
tequila? How was it? He loved it,
loved
y'all. He said he loved
And
it.
he's not really a tequila
He's not
guy.
a-
Hey, get a hand clap for that one.
Yeah.
What did he say? All right.
All right.
Take your sandwich home if you want
Yeah,
one.
take
too.
your sandwich home, man. They over there.
'Cause I'm sure it's going to take me a couple
I
of
tell you what, man,
right there on top of the-
this has been great. This has really been great, man. Rick, thank you so much. You brought so much knowledge to the Smoke Podcast, and just really opened up some stuff.
This is a
And
perfect show, bro.
and I'm sitting here looking at all this liquor, man. I'm like, wow, this is cool.
Oh, I wanted you to try that Cava Dior too, because they make that one too. It's just not as sweet.
this one?
Yeah, that's an extra.
Yeah,
too.
I had that
That's extra
first.
sweet.
I had that 1st It's good.
It's just not as sweet. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was sweeter.
Where does
I
the
thought it was
sweetness? Where does the
sweeter.
sweetness come
Yeah.
from? Where does the
The
sweetness?
fruit and the French oak
Agave.
barrels.
It's the
Oh,
barrels.
in the
It's the
barrel.
barrels.
And the
Yeah.
agave too. So it's the agave purified, but also the French oak barrel.
See, honestly, I thought this was a lot sweeter than
okay.
this one.
Okay, well
That's
okay.
Huh?
Just taste it side by side.
Yeah, take the side by side.
I
Tell me what you think.
I thought that one.
You thought that one was sweeter?
I think Addictivo's extra is sweeter than
that
extra.
to me that is sweeter.
Okay.
This is sweet.
Yeah, I thought that was sweeter.
I'm going to take your word for it, Rick.
Yeah. See
Let's
what you
see.
think. Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. This is sweet on the front of your mouth.
Yeah.
Which means it's sweet.
Yeah.
The sweetness and the extra anejo
Is it the
on
finish?
It's on the finish.
That's
Sweet
what
on the
that's what I
finish.
thought. That when I first
This is
got it,
sweet.
it's
This is sweet
sweeter.
on the front.
It's a lot sweeter.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
It's
It's
like
sweet on the
sweet
front.
on the
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
like, damn, I'm just messed up.
You're right. You're right.
That might be true too.
Yeah, it's sweet on the front.
Yeah.
But see, this finish is dry. To me, the finish is dry. That one, the finish is sweet, but
Yeah.
the front is not as sweet.
Yeah, the front is not sweet.
Yeah, this starts.
Let me see, make sure.
Y'all, we can stay
We can
here and
revisit.
drink
Yeah.
No, we
all
can't.
freaking night.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
We cannot do that.
We got work tomorrow.
Smoke fam, man, Stacey, Rick, thank you guys, man. I tell you what, we got so much knowledge on this show. I mean, hey, if you didn't come away with something, you just really wasn't
You
listening.
wasn't listening. But we want you to listen.
And this is addictive tequila.
It really is.
Right. The Addictivo is addictive.
Let me just say this
Yes.
to the market that drinks Don Julio and Casamigos.
Right.
You have no idea.
Yeah,
You have no
you don't
idea.
know what you don't know what
you
you're
are
missing.
following mainstream TikTok, Facebook, all that stuff. Please
They don't. Well, yeah, this is the perfect show
come
for them to
and
get some
an
education.
and real
Yep.
tequila, man.
Yep.
I mean, it's just those brands are mass produced, and the quality goes out the window because of shareholders, because
Right.
they need their return.
Right.
So
So
they
my,
got to move
my
cases.
son, 1 year he gave me the, 1752, the one in the big brown leather looking case.
Oh,
he gave
the tequila.
tequila. He gave me that.
1942.
He gave me that, and he gave me another one.
Don Julio
So I got
1942.
3 tequilas that I just been sitting. I got a what's the one with the bell on top?
Cause no, what was
No,
that?
that's
Oh, the blue and white one.
The blue and white
jewel
bottle.
stuff? Oh, that
Clase
one.
Azul?
Clase
Yeah,
Azul.
Clase Azul.
It's
So
garbage, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
it's not
sorry.
that good.
it's not.
I'm sorry, it's garbage.
It's
It's garbage. It's garbage.
Rick.
I try,
Rick.
dude.
Rick, stop for 1 second. I'm gonna put it right up there with the Uncle Nearest. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna leave it right there.
I
leave it
was
right
out with
there.
my son and had 2 shots. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I bought it during the pandemic because everybody was doing that. That's what everybody had to have. All the rappers and everything.
You hit the bell.
Yeah, I hit the bell, but to your point, I bought a small one, then I bought the big one, and when I drank the small one, I was like, yeah, it wasn't that good, and even my family didn't like it, so I never opened the big one. The Don Julio, I just been kind of just sitting on it because my son gave it to me, and it's one more he gave me that's in a real nice bottle.
You talking about the Jordan? Do you have that one?
Sinclair School.
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, but anyway, this right here is to me better than all those tequilas I got.
Again, it's
really
because people don't know.
Yeah.
It's because people don't.
Because they don't. The thing is, they don't have the marketing budget to advertise like that. They put their marketing budget into brokers like me, into reps that are in the state to sell it for them. Yeah. And that's where their money goes versus billboards and commercials.
So almost said
do
it.
an in-store
and
tasting
TikTok
on this when the pints come out.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I think
I'm
Fabian
definitely
has
gonna
had it. So when I went to Mexico last year, I brought back some tequila that was in a black bottle, like it's an all black bottle. It was $15 a bottle. That was some of the best tequila. It's not sold in the States. It's not sold. You can't get it here. And the label is written in Spanish. So we were in the swimming pool and this couple came up and we were talking about tequila and she was like, listen, we went to the liquor store and we bought this tequila and we're going back and we can bring y'all some. I'm like, bring me a couple bottles. So I brought it back home. Everybody was going out to that tequila. I had to stop folks. I'm like, this is gone, it's gone.
It's gone,
I gotta go back to
right.
Mexico. So to your point, there's plenty of tequilas. Just gotta bring them to the States.
Just gotta bring them to the States. That's it.
Oh man, we really appreciate it. We really appreciate. How do people get in hold of us?
Yes, we're on all social media platforms,
All of them.
including YouTube that drops every week. Facebook, Instagram. What else? All that good stuff. And then we got tons of episodes. And if y'all want to see Kimberly's pretty face when she does the makeup and stuff, not today. She came looking like she says. We didn't tell her that she had some.
But she don't even need it. She's beautiful.
She always is. I just like folks to just go to it, so it gets our numbers up.
All right, Smoke fam. Until we smoke again, we will holla.
Well, holla, y'all.
Thank you.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.